Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're going to be in Dungeon World today. We are going to finish the creating a character video series part of Dungeon World. The last character to create is a wizard, which is, in most fantasy games, my favorite thing to play. They get the ability to break all the rules with their spells. Dungeon World has rules, not the laws of men or the rule of some petty tyrant. Bigger, better rules. You drop something, it falls. You can't make something out of nothing. The dead stay dead, right? Oh, the things we tell ourselves to feel better about the long, dark nights. You've spent so very long poring over those tomes of yours, the experiments that nearly drove you mad, and all the botched summonings that endangered your very soul. For what? For power? What else is there? Not just the power of king or country, but the power to boil a man's blood in his veins, to call the thunder of the sky and churn the roiling earth, to shrug off the rules the world holds so dear. Let them cast their sidelong glances. Let them call you warlock or diabolist. Who among them can hurl fireballs from their eyes? Yeah, we didn't think so. So the races for this one are elf or human. I'll roll randomly. Even I'll be elf. So an elf. So I'll make a note of elf. And then out of the list of names here, I'll pick Finfariel as the name. And then out of my choices for looks, there's Haunted Eyes, Sharp Eyes, or Crazy Eyes. We'll go with Sharp Eyes. Styled hair, wild hair, or pointed hat. Pointed hat. Worn robes, stylish robes, strange robes. Being an elf, I'll probably go with stylish robes. Pudgy body, creepy body, or thin body. Probably go with thin body for this one. Your max HP is 4 plus your constitution score. Base damage is a d4. Starting moves. Choose a race and gained the corresponding move. Elf. Magic is natural as breath to you. Detect magic is a cantrip for you. Okay. I'd make a note of that. If you picked human, choose one cleric spell. You can cast it as if it was a wizard spell. That adds some flexibility. You'll start with these moves no matter what race you picked. Spellbook. You have mastered several spells and inscribed them in your spellbook. You start out with 3 first level spells in your spellbook as well as cantrips. Whenever you gain a level, you add a new spell of your level or lower to your spellbook. Your spellbook is 1 weight. So spellbook, 3 spells. Prepare spells. When you spend uninterrupted time, an hour or so, in quiet contemplation of your spellbook, you lose any spells you already have prepared. Prepare new spells of your choice from your spellbook whose total levels don't exceed your own level plus 1. Okay. Prepare your cantrips which never count against your limit. Casting a spell. It's intelligence. When you release a spell you've prepared, roll plus intelligence. So you want intelligence to be high for this character. Good to know. So that's where I'd put my highest stat out of the set stats. The spell is successfully cast and you do not forget the spell on a 10 or higher. You may cast it again later. On a 7 through 9, the spell is cast, but choose one. You draw unwelcome attention or put yourself on the spot. The GM will tell you how. The spell disturbs the fabric of reality as it is cast, taking -1 ongoing to the cast a spell until the next time you prepare spells. After it is cast, the spell is forgotten. You cannot cast that spell again until you prepare spells. Note that maintaining spells with ongoing effects will sometimes cause a penalty to your roll to cast a spell. That's good to know. Spell defense. So you may end any ongoing spell immediately and use the energy of its dissipation to deflect an oncoming attack. The spell ends and you subtract its level from the damage done to you. And ritual. When you draw on a place of power to create a magical effect, tell the GM what you're trying to achieve. Ritual effects are always possible, but the GM will give you one of 4 of the following conditions. It's going to take days, weeks, months. First, you must blank. You'll need help from blank. It will require lots of money. The best you can do is a lesser version, unreliable and limited. You and your allies will risk danger from blank. You have to disenchant blank to do it. So, make a note about ritual. Alignment. Choose an alignment. Good. Use magic to directly aid another. Neutral. Discover something about a magical mystery. Evil. Use magic to cause terror and fear. I'm going to go with neutral this time. Okay, so gear, your load is 7 plus your strength. You start with your spell book, which is 1 weight. Dungeon rations, 5 uses, which is 1 weight. So now you're down to 5 plus your strength and what's left. You get to pick between leather armor, a bag of books, and 3 healing potions. So with this character, I'm going to go with the healing potions. So we'll go bag of books and healing potions. Choose your weapon, dagger or staff. I'm going to go with staff. Choose 1 healing potion or 3 antitoxins. I'm going to go with antitoxins since I already have healing potions. Then you'd fill out your bonds. Fill in the name of one of your companions in at least one. Blank will play an important role in the events to come. I have foreseen it. Blank is keeping an important secret from me. Blank is woefully misinformed about the world. I will teach them all that I can. Okay, so now I need to pick first level spells. So I'll know 3 of them. And Detect Magic is a cantrip, so I don't need to write that one down. Okay, so Contact Spirits, Detect Magic, Telepathy, excuse me, Charm Person, So, looking at the list, I'm going to take Magic Missile as my attack spell. Then I'm going to take Invisibility for the defensive abilities of that. And I'll take Alarm for the defensive ability of that, for the campsite. And those will be my 3 spells at first level. Let me know what your spell choices would be if they'd be different. Remember, the choices were Contact Spirits, Detect Magic if you're not an elf, Telepathy, Charm Person, Invisibility, Magic Missile, and Alarm. And those were the list of first level spells. So let me know what you all would have picked. Well, until we all game again, guys.